Since today we're going to learn how to provision a Fanvil phone to a 3CX system. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Down in the description below there's going to be timestamps on where to go to find different sections of this video, such as firmware upgrading, provisioning, creating the extension. All that good jazz is going to be right there down below if you need timestamp to reference this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and, like I said, get started. So first thing you're going to need is to get the IP address of the device. First of all, you have to plug it in, get power to it, and then hook it onto your network. Make sure you have DHCP enabled. That way you can get an IP address. So in this case, the IP address is 172.21.99.12. And you can easily find this address by going into the Fanvil phone, go into the menu, status, and IP address. So I'm already here in my web browser, and the default username and password is admin. And here's the dashboard of the phone. So you are now logged into the phone, you're ready to go. It's online, you're in it. So now let's make sure that, this is also very important, that we have the latest supported firmware by 3CX. So it's Fanvil's firmware, but it has to be the latest one supported by 3CX. So I'm just going to go to my little nifty folder here. 3CX firmware packages. And you're just going to look for the phone that you're trying to provision today. So as I can see here, Fanvil X4, and you would just hit download. I've already done that, so I'm going to go ahead and go back into the phone, and I'm going to go to upgrade, select the system imaging file, and click upgrade. And during this process, please make sure that you do not lose power or lose internet, because it's going to be transferring those files over to the phone, and you're technically messing with the brains of the phone at this point, so you could possibly brick it if there's any error. Okay, now the phone has rebooted, and you're most likely going to get this 500 internal server error only because it restarted. So all you have to do is just refresh the page. And also keep in mind, if you did this successfully, it will say 3CX on the Fanvil device. So again, it's admin. And we're just going to leave it on the main dashboard for now. So on to actually creating an extension and actually provisioning the device. So we're going to go ahead into our 3CX server that we have here. This is the dashboard of one of our locations. And we're going to go ahead and just go to the extensions tab. We're going to add an extension, and we're adding extension 1367. Okay, so I have all the necessary information here and the user information. And now I'm going to go to voicemail and change it to our default pin. 225522. Now I'm going to go to phone provisioning. So this is the most important part, obviously, because you're going to be provisioning the device to your phone system. So all we're going to do is just click add. Find the device you're trying to provision. In our case, it's going to be the Fanvil X4. And also, you're going to need the MAC address of the device. Now, on the Fanvils, they're typically on the very back of the device, so you'll be able to see it there physically. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this MAC address into here, and just click OK. And you can see how, by default, the IP phone provisioning method is on local LAN. Now in this particular case, this is a different location, but they have a VPN coming back to our network. So we're going to leave this as local LAN because of that case. Now, however, if they did not have a VPN going back to our network, we would want to provision this as stun. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this link, and we're going to save it for later. Alright, go ahead and click OK. And let's verify that the extension was created. And it was. However, there is no phone provision to it, as indicated in red here. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is go back to our Fanvil phone and go to the tab Auto Provisioning, or auto provision. Go to static provisioning server. And now you're going to take that link you just copied and put it right in there. Now for the configuration file name, you're going to take the MAC address of the device and put .cfg at the end of it. Protocol type is going to be HTTP. And you could skip the update interval. And update mode is going to be update after reboot. Click apply. And now you're ready to restart the device. You can go to Tools, Reboot Phone. Now after about 3 or 5 minutes or so, it should have rebooted about once or twice. Please verify that the name is correct on the top left of the device. Make sure the time is correct on the 3CX server wherever it's located, and the date. Alright, next, to verify that your extension is registered, we're going to simply just type in the extension. And now we can see that the extension is registered, and we should be good to go to start making inbound and outbound calls on the 3CX server. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.